Yes, bless up viewers and subscribers, back with this quick update. So we know from the other day we have a trend where the man them a kill off the woman them. Now this story is the opposite. You understand? You can see what the title say. Woman allegedly stabs common law husband to death in Manchester. Now we could get into the story now. A woman allegedly stabbed to death her common-law husband in Woodlands, Manchester on Thursday morning. The deceased has been identified as 38-year-old farmer O'Neill Coleman. Police report that about 7 a.m. Coleman and his common-law wife were involved in a dispute at home when Coleman was stabbed in the neck after allegedly beating his partner with a machete. He died on the spot. The woman is now in custody. Both the deceased and the accused has made reports about each other in the past for varying reasons according to the police. Residents in the rural community gathered some meters away from the cordon of crime scene where Coleman was killed. It was just the latest fatal domestic violence case in the country. Last weekend, woman constable Melissa Edwards White was chopped to death allegedly by her husband at the couple's Farmbrook Avenue home in Patrick City. Earlier last week in Rosemount, St. James, 45-year-old gas station supervisor Diane Smith and her 16-year-old daughter Jesselyn Gordon were stabbed to death by Smith common-law husband Fabian Lusang, who committed suicide after driving his motor car into the rear Cobra. So yes, people, boy, you see, I don't know what going on in Jamaica, you know. When another man a kill the woman or the woman a kill the man, and the police them say this couple come there a few times and them a report each other. So that just goes to show say this was like a violent relationship where, you know, them a go back and forth, and I suppose the woman know what going on in Jamaica where the man them a kill them off. You understand? So she just make sure say she do the killing at first. And as me talk about that, me have a clip I want to hear where this woman, the woman threaten say she gonna start rape man and kill man, and because the whole heap of violence was going on in Jamaica. You understand? People. Anyway, on to the next story. Newborn found dead in rubbish bin. I don't know how people can be so heartless. They could have even get the baby for adoption or something. You kill the baby. Nah man. Anyways, let me get into the story. Vendors and passers-by gathered along King Street in downtown Kingston beside the parish church as news spread that a newborn was found in a garbage bin. Police had cornered off the area where the baby was lying. One vendor told a man was rummaging through the bin in search of food when he found a bag that he thought was full with goodies. Him did a search and me just hear him say, "Watch ya," and while him shake out the bag, me see the baby drop out, the vendor said. Another person told the news team that the man then made his way into Wendy's fast food restaurant across the street where some policemen were and informed them of what he had just seen. Me go over there for pre and me hear when him ball out. By the time I go for look at the police, that me say the woman where do this is a wicked. If you see how the baby brown and pretty, look how long I want a baby and me not get none, she said. Persons expressed shocked and disappointment at what the mother had done. Anyway, she there, lightning for strike her. She too wicked. Look how rain a fall and she really come do this, a passerby said. Another indicated that this woman could have left the child at the hospital if she had no intention of caring for it. If she never wanted, she could have leave it at the hospital, you know, and don't get pregnant at all. It even looked like she just have baby because the afterbirth and everything in the bag. So yes, people, boy, you see how much wickedness are going on? How somebody for do this to a young baby? That person never have baby, right? That woman there, she not look on it and say, fear mother never throw her away. You understand? So how she if you do something, why she would have do something like this? You know me talking about it now gonna really help, you know. You understand? But you know, it's like every time I read them story, it just shock me say people can be so heartless and wicked. And you see what somebody say, she could have even get the baby to the hospital. If I even that, why kill the baby? You understand? So you gotta tell me, say, you go through 9 months of pregnancy just for throw away the baby. That is so stupid. Anyways, people, as I say, I just come for make you know what's going on, you know. You understand? Bless up. One love.